I have been a photographer for a really long time, almost 30 years. And over the course of the time that I've been in business, things have changed so much and so dramatically. When I first started in the business, people were talking about going from black and white to color, literally. And I had a film camera at the time, and then people were talking about going from proofs to projection. And then people were talking about going from film to digital, and everyone thought that the business industry was just going to disappear. There, no one would want photographs anymore. No one would want photographs on their wall. And then when we went from print media to social media, it scared everyone to death again. And I feel like every time that I'm talking to my photographer friends and talking about what's going on in the industry, the sky is always falling, and everyone is so worried that no one is going to buy pictures. But I have to encourage you guys that there will always be clients. There will always be people out there that love what you do, that love their family, that are promoting their business, and that need photography. Imagery is the most important thing right now out in the world. You're seeing on social media pictures, and if you looked it up right now, the number of images and photographs in the world are multiplying exponentially. Even just on my phone, I have 37,000 images on my phone right now, and people love them and they're willing to pay for them. And I just want to, give you guys a message of hope. I want to give the photographers a message of hope that there is a business out there for you. And if you're struggling right now and you've been in the business a really long time, but people aren't coming, you can change your business and make it grow immediately. Or if you're just starting and you're charging just a tiny little bit and you're like, I love doing this, but I can't make a living on this, you can change your business and you can charge what you need to charge to stay in business and to have a photography business that you love and create photography. Keep working in it. And when I think about that, one of the things that I when I look at what people are, their worries and their concerns, I feel like often that you would say, "Ugh, I can't do this. My clients won't meet me in the middle of the day. They always have to be evenings and weekends," or "I can't charge that. No one would pay it," or "I could never sell something that someone would put on the wall." And there are all these things that you're saying, this can't work for me. I'm different. My clients in my area are different. People won't pay that. But the reality is that you have control. I love the word agency, and that the word agency means that you have control of what's going on in your life, that you're not stuck, you're not a slave, you're not, you're, that you, someone isn't telling you what to do, that you have the ability to make changes and make a difference. And so when you look at your photography business and you are not happy with it, you can make those changes. You can make things happen. And so the most important thing is to figure out, what do I really want? And you can look at it in a couple ways. And for me, one of the best ways for me to know what I really love is also figuring out what is driving me crazy and what makes me really unhappy. And the first time that I heard that concept of like, figuring out what you love by figuring out what you hate. I was in a class and they said, write down the thing that you hate most in the world. And so I wrote down what I hated most in the world. And then later I went back and I was talking to my husband and he was in the same class. And I said, what do you hate most in the world? And he said, oh, I hate abusive children. And I was like, oh. And he said, well, what do you hate? And I said, beige. That's the thing I hate most in the world. And so when you figure out what you hate in the world, and it may be that you hate not spending time with your kids, or it may be that you hate having to lug a big camera around, or, there may be something that you hate. I hate beige. And so this is the world that I've created for myself, bright and happy and colorful. And so once you figure out what you love and what you want to do, then you can create a business that will work that way for you. Because when you're excited and you love something, then and you share it with the world, there are people that will connect with that. And I have clients that have followed me and have been my friends for 25 years. And if you ask them, what is Kaya Bondurant, her studio known for, it would be vibrant, colorful, happy photography. And so I just encourage you that you can figure out what you want for your business, and there are clients out there, and there's hope for your photography business.